Hello guys, welcome to Gadgets Technology. In today's video, we will talk about some amazing features of GoPro Hero 10. Let's get started with our video. I don't know why, but I expected a GoPro to sort of play, make it safe with the Hero 9, and make a big splash for the Hero 10. It turns out that the company does not care what I think and gave the 9th flagship camera a pretty beefy update with a new designed front screen and a slew of under-the-hood tweaks, making it a tough act to follow. The way to look at this year's camera is nearly identical to the Hero 9. In fact, the only visible difference is the color of the branding and the new number on the side. And this is a good thing as it'll mean all of the accessories for the Hero 9 will be compatible with the 10. And it uses the same batteries with a few cosmetic changes. You have rightly guessed that all the newness is going on inside 10 comes loaded with a new processor called the GP2. For now, the promise of GP2 is all about speed and power, doing more and doing it quicker for you. However, the new slow-mo, or frame rate modes, this is no small thing. 4 can now be shot at a generous 4x slow-mo, or 120 frames per second if you prefer, and 2.7 goes all the way up to 240 frames per second for an 8 times speed reduction. This is no small thing. GoPro has been offering 4 since the Hero 3 barely or the Hero 4 properly. But it was only with the Hero 6 that you were able to shoot above the standard 30 frames per second, and even then, at 60 frames per second, it's not much use for those looking for deep slow motion. The Hero 10 then finally brings solid slow-mo to ultra-high definition. Though we have a new processor here, shooting twice as many frames comes at a cost. During my testing, the battery life absolutely took a hit while recording at any of the higher frame rates, and overall, it feels a little shorter this time around. At least in my testing, when I set the Hero 10 down to record at 4 and 30 frames per second, it managed about an hour and 15 minutes of continuous footage. GoPro software stabilization remains the one to be. The original version that debuted in the Hero 7 was good, and then it got a lot better in the next 2 cameras. The 4th version doesn't overdo things, but feels better in the right ways. Nothing is too floaty or unnatural. The main visual difference is in the horizon leveling. Before, you could tilt the camera and your footage would remain level until around 27 degrees. With the Hero 10, you can push that to around 45 degrees. That is again about double the performance. Be careful here, as sometimes this can feel unnatural if you really want to fill every twist and turn in a first-person view video, for example, but being able to plunk the camera down on a mount and not worry about it being level, and the whole video holding the horizon will never not feel like a gift. Now, the stabilization in extra slow motion is great, but there's a silent upgrade going on here that is way more important. The Hero 10's image quality is a noticeable leap ahead of the Hero 9. Like across the board, the first thing I noticed was the colors were more natural, but on closer inspection, there's also a lot more detail and improved exposure. Generally, the Hero 10 footage consistently looks better in a way that really matters. Much as I love improved software perks like stabilization or slow motion, nothing matters more than image quality at the end of the day. So it's no small thing to say that the Hero 10 delivers a worthy cinematic upgrade to your footage. And it's not just videos if photos are more your thing. Then there's more good news. The Hero 10 now shoots 23 megapixel stills. Unsurprisingly, all the benefits I have found with video, such as color exposure and detail, are all present and correct for photos too. I still would not recommend the GoPro for your go-to stills camera. Its action leanings make it less apt for portraits and close-ups. But for action shots, it's up in the bar, and that's what matters once you get back to base to offload your footage. If this is yet another opportunity to benefit from that new GP2 processor, uploads are noticeably faster, which is great if you already use the GoPro subscription service, formerly marketed as GoPro. And if you don't, or prefer to transfer to the desktop, be excited because there's now drum roll. I like how you can plug in your GoPro and transfer videos directly from it to the removable storage. Yes, after far too long, a GoPro finally shows up as a disc when you plug it into your PC. No more having to take out the memory card and find an adapter. Things work as the computer gods intended. We hope you have enjoyed our video. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe Gadgets Technology.